Welcome back to Grandma's Corner 2020. Well, I'm ready for another nighttime book. And because we have many holidays in the United States that are centered around our country, I thought I would read a book called The Pledge of Allegiance. Now, there's a lot of history about our pledge in our country. And this came about quite some time ago. So I want to read to you a little bit about where the Pledge of Allegiance came from. The Pledge of Allegiance was written in 1892 by a man named Francis Bellamy for a children's magazine called The Youth's Companion. Mr. Bellamy wanted the flag to fly above every school in America so that children would feel pride and love for their country when reciting the words to the Pledge of Allegiance. So I know that when I grew up in school, we said the Pledge of Allegiance every morning before we started school. When my kids grew up, the same thing happened. Today, I think most schools in our country, the United States of America, I believe most schools still say the pledge, but some have chosen not to because there is one word that is in the pledge, and it is the word God, that some people had a little bit of mixed emotions about. So, because not everybody believes in God, and maybe you believe in different gods. So, some people were a little unhappy with it, so out of respect, some places in our country have chosen not to say the pledge anymore. But I think it's still an important document. It's an important set of words that helps explain where this came from and what the purpose was way back in 1892 when it was written. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So I think this is a pretty powerful set of words. And back in the late 1800s, when this was written, I think the intention was really good. The words were chosen very carefully, and they had a lot of meaning behind it. Today, I think people look at this Pledge of Allegiance, and sometimes they feel like parts of the pledge don't apply to them or are no longer applying to them, and has oftentimes had some controversy. But I still believe that this pledge for our country is something near and dear to my heart and very important that hopefully all of us can live by. And no matter what God you believe in or no God at all, that just happens to be a word that's in here that was used, because the people at that time were all very God-fearing people, and a lot of them went to church and were believers. And today you have a choice. You may or may not believe in God, and that's okay. Just know that this was part of the original text. So thank you for listening to that. And next time I'm going to read the book called The Star-Spangled Banner and tell you the words of this song that was created for our country way back when again. So good night, ta-ta for now. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.